Coming up on the You Can Do It channel, Crafting with Paul.
Oh, hello loves. That was another show. Good day. I'm Paul, and we're here for another installment of Crafting with Paul. And today we're going to be using the hot glue gun. Ooh, I know that scares a lot of you, but really the hot glue gun is a fascinating and wonderful tool for doing a lot of things. First of all, before we get into it, you are going to want to have a prepared arts and crafts area, organized. First thing you're going to want to do is start out in a nice clean area to do your arts and crafts. I would suggest an art table. I am not on one today. Using my kitchen floor, you want plenty of ashtrays for mixing paint, for keeping... Now let's get to it. I know you want to start gluing things to other things, so first of all, how about this? You might want to wear some protective gloves while doing this. I will not be today. Then you can decorate a steak knife. Imagine that for Thanksgiving. Do both sides. How about a scissors? You can even do the blade, just like that. You can even do this to a pencil. Now that is some fun pencil. Something else. How many times have we not been able to tell what something is? Well, there's a remedy for that. Yep, and there we go. And you know what's fun? Look at that one that looks like it's stuck on the box, but no, that's a picture. But kids love this. This is great, because if you didn't know what was in this box, you do now. And for those kids, what about action figures? Does he look natural? Don't think so. Let's paint him a little bit. There we go. Now, we'll add some hot glue. But before we get to him, let's talk about some safety. Our safety tape. That's right. That's right, is make some little fingertip bandages for when you're tamping that glue down, especially on fabric. Ooh, there's a little finger going peekaboo there, so we're just gonna... There we go. And there you're set. No more burns on those fingertips. I tell you, those hurt. And now for a nice touch of some extra special realism, we've got doll hair. That's right, doll hair. And here we go. Don't be afraid to just liberally apply some of that glue down there, and then we're going to tamp down our doll hair very realistically using our fingertip protectors there. Fingertip protectors. And don't worry about that stringiness in there, because that looks more realistic, I think. And within minutes, we've got a nice facsimile of that humpy PE teacher you loved in high school. I've hot glued a mitt, ball and some other things on him, and he's just ready to go. Fantastic. And as far as those secondary sexual characteristics, those can go for the girlies too. This is my very successful line of Barbara Bush dolls. I sell these out of my Oklahoma store, and that location is a secret. And again, what a little dab will do you on this ordinary wedge of melon. I have hot glued some gentles and bust lines to this. And again, now see, I am really liking the look of that melon wedge. It's too much fun. It's too much fun what you can do with one of these. Now, as I promised last week, we are going to be making one of these today. Yes, alright, this is one I made before the show. So I'm going to start with a fresh one, just like that. You can see. Alright, now, I'm just going to do a dot, 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 zag, lift, press, lift, okay, put down our gun, and turn this over here, and then we'll take one of these, and there you go. We're just going to make a light zigzag. Do the same thing on, here we go, on this side. And nothing too extreme, I know. And there we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look fantastic? Does that not look fantastic? And that's just one of the things you can do with your glue gun. Ow! Oh! Ow! 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 Okay. First class owie. Oh, well, that is a first class owie. I thought we were shooting above the waist today, but I guess not. But there is a remedy for that. We're going to take a little safety break here. What we need for our owies is some ice cubes and some tape. I'm going to show you how we remedy those owies by making a sort of bandage. We're just having a little time out here from our creativity to deal with the pain. What I like to do anyway, is glue ice cubes down as best you can. I usually do about 3, maybe 4. And you got them on your tape like that. And we just want to, don't want to get our glue gun cord in here. Water and electricity aren't friends. Oh yeah, that feels much better. Needless to say, you do not want to work with a gun over an open thigh. These were some owies I sustained last week, but they've pretty much cleared up now. Back to business. Let's face it, what craft show would not be complete without some discussion of scrapbooking, and I will be gluing that back on after the show. Scrapbooking is such a creative outlet for those shut-ins and non-creative types who want to preserve your memories and preserve your pictures forever. And you know what? A hot glue gun is invaluable for doing this kind of thing. Looky here. I mean, really, is there a better way to preserve our photos and memories and treasured items in a scrapbook? Look at this. Here's a New Year's party. We're able to put our decorations down, even a paper plate, our photographs. And, it's wise, too, if you want to keep your negatives with your photographs. I don't see why anybody would want to do the scrapbooking shit. Just keep your negatives right. I've hot glued these right into the pages because they in themselves are colorful. And what with these discs that Walgreens gives us and various other unnamed photo places, we can just, again, a little dab will do you, stick that down, and there, it's in there. And that's not going anyplace. It's more, we're just going to like that, and again, careful we don't get an owie. Just kind of lay these down. Look at that. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put this one like that, kind of at an angle, so it's a little bit more decorative, and there you go. As far as pressed flowers, you can just stick the bridal bouquet right on there. I'm not using my fingertip protectors because I am pressing right on the nosegay. And let's just say you did take some really fantastic vacation to some exotic locale. Okay, well, you don't have to use those little stickers. They now make incredible puff stickers of animals and things that you can put in there. Plant specimens that you can collected on your trip. Like pressed flowers, you can put all kinds of things in there reminiscent of your exotic trip in your scrapbook. And have those great, but in this instance, I am going to say no to the gun because this is really where you might want to go to your craft stores and get yourself some mucilage. They've got nice tips now. You can even use rubber cement in a situation like this, or even that old glue bottle in the drawer might come in handy, because you never know. A glue gun is great, but just working on another one of these guys, and there we go. And you know what? You can hot glue any type of fairy wings that you want to a fellow like this. And you know what? I think just for pretty, I'm just going to tack this down as an accent piece, because there is no end to the creativity. With those family photographs, you can glue those little dealy bobbers there, because you don't really need to know who those people are anyway. And look, killed 3 birds with 1 stone there. So again, there you go, with your family photographs. And let's say that was a particularly fantastic road trip. Well, what I'm going to do is just stick my damn distributor cap right on my scrapbook there, with our glue gun. And again, something I think I'm going to do too is I'm actually just going to hot glue the cubes right to the face of our album. You can see I've done some already. They look kind of like diamonds sparkling or something, because a wedding is a special occasion. What better to make that sparkle than some actual ice, as they say. So, well, that's just fabulous. So there you go. Scrapbooking. Alright, what else can we glue? In this instance, I have decided to just glue all our markers together, so they're all in one place in our craft box. So, we don't have to worry about the endless possibilities. And, oh, look, I've glued a little dirty butt to another steak knife. Again, all the things you can do. And, oh, look, I've tacked all my paints together. How fun is that? Just one of the other things. What else can we glue? Well, to be honest, I don't know. I've glued the receiver down to my telephone. Well, I've glued all my money to the ceiling. It looks great. I glued this wig to a plant. I glued together this fabulous condiment platter. I glued together... last but not least, I glued cockroaches to my best suit. Yes, I did. And look, there's even a tie to match. I mean, there's just so much you can do with a glue gun. It's incredible. And thank you for joining me today on another episode of Crafting with Paul. And I hot glued that. And we'll see you next week. We'll be exploring some more scrapbooking and using Crayola crayons through the hot glue gun. Are we done? Okay, because I am sweating on your pig in this thing. Excuse me.
Be sure to tune in again on the Totally Creative You Can Do It channel.